tonight we're doing another list.
Yes, we're doing our 8 favorite video game alcoholics.
I focused a lot on characters that I recall getting drunk or had funny kind of drunk moments, or, you know, just made me think of drinking in general.
I focused on characters that are quintessential drunks all the way around.
These aren't in any particular order, but if you guys have a favorite or who you think is the most drunk, let us know.
I got some drinking to do! So, the first drinker on my list is Bad Girl from Suda51's No More Heroes.
Damn, that's smooth. I feel alive again. Want a drink?
Bad Girl is just one of the many assassins that protagonist Travis encounters on his killing rampage throughout California. She's cute, she's deadly. You see her bludgeoning a bunch of, S&M victims in her lair. And she has a beer full of fridge that she drinks before kicking ass with her bat. And if the endless supply of beer in her fridge wasn't enough, one of Bad Girl's special attacks involves spitting liquor onto her bat and setting it aflame, because what's better than a flaming liquor bat? So she may be completely insane, but the fact that she can be so brutal and hit so well when she's freaking plastered puts her on the top of my list.
Phew. What a day. I need a drink. So fucking thirsty.
One of my favorite video game drunks, or alcoholics, would be Commander Shepard from the Mass Effect universe. But can you really blame him for wanting to drink? Well, in my case, her. She's dealing with an awful lot.
I want the strongest thing you have.
Easy enough.
It's green.
And guaranteed to knock you on your ass.
So, usually when Shepard goes to a bar, she ends up just dancing, or maybe she'll drink enough to pass out and wake up next to Arya in Mass Effect 3, get judged a little there. My favorite moment would be in Mass Effect 2, when Shepard goes to Darkstar Bar on the Citadel and orders 3 of the strongest drinks. After that, you can ask for another one. Then the Turian bartender will pour you some ale, some Batarian ale, but that's not enough, because Shepard still asks, I want another drink for the thing you pour it into.
Good impression!
At that point, you get Krogan liquor, and you pretty much drink it all, drop the glass, back up, and pass out. You wake up on the floor of the bathroom with 2 of your comrades standing there, kind of helping you up, kind of judging you. Fuck off, Miranda, don't you judge me.
Hell yeah. Put more of the stuff in the thing, more stuff goes in.
Your funeral, sister.
So, when your daily drinking buddies start judging the hell out of you about who you were with last night, you may be a drunk. Which is why Vincent Brooks, that's the dopey but somewhat lovable protagonist from Atlas's puzzle game, Catherine, makes my list as one of my favorite drunks.
Huh. I never saw the girl.
Oh, really? I figured one of you guys told her to sit with me. If this girl was cute, you'd definitely remember.
So throughout the game, Vincent is seen frequenting a bar called the Stray Sheep with his 3 friends. And by frequenting, I mean every day. Daily. Like, all the time. Like, for hours. And he wonders why he has relationship problems. Vincent's problems all begin when he can't remember how he ended up cheating on his girlfriend with some other girl also named Catherine, but he doesn't seem to worry that getting blackout drunk every night might be the source of his problems. On the contrary, the game actually rewards you for getting as drunk as possible. Vincent moves faster in his puzzle levels the more drinks that he has, and so you're kind of encouraged to get stumbling drunk so that the waitress suddenly judges you as you're stumbling around the bar.
You still want a drink?
The game also rewards us, the player, for Vincent's level of drunkenness, because at the end of every, drinking spree, you get some really cool, trivia about alcohol. For instance, the name rum and cola is called a Cuba Libre. Who the fuck knew?
Tea already? Yo, Erica, I got an order.
Another one of my favorite drunk moments in video games is your alcoholic self, the Dragonborn from Skyrim.
You look like someone who can hold their liquor. How about a friendly contest to win a staff? This is a special brew. Very strong stuff. Let's get started.
So, you can gather and hoard lots of things, alcohol being one, and usually doesn't really suffer much ill effects, but there is one quest that happens in Skyrim that I think is hilarious, and it also has to do with drinking. So basically, if you're ever in a bar and you run into a guy named Sam who's challenging you to a drinking contest, you might not want to accept. Because no matter how much you drink in all of Skyrim, these 3 drinks and you're out. And by out, I mean you're probably going to wake up across the map in a temple that you've vandalized, destroyed, and find out that you've not only stolen a goat, but you tried to marry a hag-raven. So, I don't know, Dragonborn. You've got a lot going on, but maybe you should lay off the drinks. Never!
Hey, you don't look so good.
So, you're out drinking with your buddies. You know, having a good time. You give your girlfriend a call, let her know that you're going to be late. No big deal, right? Well, if you're Conker from Conker's Bad Fur Day, it seems that it is a big deal and you're pretty much fucked.
Sorry about that, old chap. Gotta go.
Conker's Bad Fur Day is an N64 game, and Conker is a squirrel, and pretty much all he wants to do is go home and hang out with his hot-ass, jazzercise girlfriend Barry, but he can't find his way home because, you guessed it, he's blind and drunk. Apparently, Conker's drinking buddies are super assholes and no one will give him a ride home, so he pretty much has to navigate a myriad of, like, ridiculous and absurd tasks to find his way home. Like, I don't know, coming across a monster called the Mighty Pooh. I don't even...
Me. I am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you.
Next up, the Bioshock series definitely has a focus around drinks and cigarettes. I mean, hell, you could eat cigarettes to gain back health, so obviously it rewards you for drinking, but it's not always a good thing.
What's that red from you? Now I'm gonna run to you. This kind of love you're giving.
They definitely reward you for drinking in this game. In fact, there's even an achievement for if you kill 5 people while drunk. That achievement is called Lost Weekend. So, you might be getting rewarded, but come on, Booker, is that any way to be a role model?
A wise man once said, the only time I have a drinking problem is when I spill it. How could we make a list of video game drunks and not include Gragas from League of Legends? I mean, he's a barrel-toting brawler whose pretty much whole thing is, you know, how to get more and more drunk.
I'll drink you under the table, scrub.
So you thought that excessive drinking would slow your reflexes? Not so. With Gragas, the more he drinks, the more health he gets, and the stronger he gets to kick all his enemies' asses. I want to live in that world. Except that the whole reason that Gragas enters the League of Legends to begin with is because he is so awesome that he can't figure out how to get drunk at all. Like, nothing gets him drunk. So he's been working on a crazy concoction to figure out how to get drunk. Maybe I don't want to live in that world after all. Delicious. No spills.
The only time I have a drinking problem is when I spill it.
So, next up is Corvo from Dishonored. Now, there is alcohol everywhere. You can pick it up and drink it. There are absolutely no ill effects, not even the subtle, blurry vision that you get in some games, but you can continue on. There's literally no effects. You gain a little bit of health, but that's it. So, really, Corvo could be a crazy alcoholic and you'd never know it. But this leads me to wonder, is this something that the outsider did to him? Can he drink forever with no effects? And if that's the case, does that mean he can drink forever and never feel the positive effects of being drunk? I think Allison would say it's a punishment.
Yes!
He can't even drink his sorrows away.
What world